Hey everybody, this is Daniel Bushes. Today I'm going to do a tutorial to show you how to use custom fields and campaign merge fields to have expiring sales or expiring links in your campaigns. I know that sounds like a lot of random stuff, so I'll get down real quick before we jump into Infusionsoft and I'll explain to you. So if you want to have the power of being able to run an email or run a campaign that has emails with sale links, and then after a certain amount of time, say 2 or 3 days, you actually change those links in the emails so they go to somewhere else, then this is going to be the tutorial for you. It's actually super simple. And to other certified partners' credit, this tutorial is nothing new. Other people have done it before. However, with the new email builder, the old formats and the old tutorials, to my knowledge, don't work as well. And so there's some new tweaks to this that I want to show you and I want to share with you. Okay. All right. So let me get this out of the way and I'm going to, ta-da! So this is my little campaign I built for you all. Okay. And so real quick, I'm going to get into, well, how does an expiring sale work, right? And so right here, you're going to announce a sale. You know, hey, we've got an upcoming sale. It starts on Friday and it runs till Monday, okay? So this is where you'll just send your normal emails notifying everybody and getting them all excited for your sale, okay? Pretty simple. Okay, then right here, this is going to be when your sale starts. And this is your typical email where it says, hey, that our sale is now live, and here's the link to take advantage of your special savings for these specific products or product, right? Well, that seems pretty simple too, right? Okay, pretty standard, nothing new there. And then, of course, when the sale's over, then you either might say, hey, the sale's over, or most cases, you're just, the sale's over, that's it, the offer's gone, right? Okay, so that's all pretty self-explanatory as well. So how does this tutorial, how's this different, right? Well, in an old school or standard case, you'd send an email and you'd give a promo code or you'd give a link for a product and it'd be a special discount. And then you'd manually have to go in there and either remove that promo code or take it out of the shopping cart or, hide that product from your shopping cart. There's a bunch of different ways. None of them are super fun and none of them are automated to basically actually change out and stop that sale, right? And especially as we all know, if someone has an email in an inbox, right, and they can actually click on that link. So unless you actually remove that product or disable the promo code or whatever, they can click on that link and they can click on that link forever and they can share it with a friend and forward it, and you really have no power. So the cool thing about this tutorial is this is going to give you the power that not only can you automate everything, but when you say, hey, this sale is over, actually not only are you going to be true to your word, which I advise you always should do in your marketing, but not only are you going to be true to your word, but you're actually going to automatically change out the link so they can't click on that and take advantage of it, and you don't have to worry about doing anything else. So if you've got a special link that you like to use for a product that always is permanently 20% off, but you don't make it available to the public on a regular basis, well, this would be a perfect opportunity and a perfect use case scenario to actually build in this campaign and use this tutorial, okay? All right, so I've spent the last 4 minutes just kind of explaining and kind of glossing over what this is in case some of you are kind of wondering, how is this going to benefit me? So hopefully we're all on the same page, okay? So now I'm going to actually dive right in, and we're going to build this together live, okay? So I created a little table of contents here for you, and this is what we're going to use. So we're going to use a custom field, okay? That's an Infusionsoft custom field. We are going to use campaign merge fields, okay? And we're also going to use whatever URL or URLs that you would have that you're going to be directing someone to a specific page or product, okay? All right, so custom fields. So you can actually create a custom field, and I will actually cover this in another tutorial. So if you don't know how to create a custom field, by all means, I'll do another little video and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, but I just want to save some time and be respectful of your time for this tutorial. Okay, so you should have already created a custom field. As a matter of fact, I did. Okay, and I call it an expiring sale link. So I already have this part done. Now the next part is right here, okay, and it's the campaign merge field. Now Infusionsoft kind of has that hidden a little bit. These things are really, really powerful, and they're kind of like an unsung hero, in my opinion. So let's go ahead. We're going to start right here, and we're going to create a campaign merge field. So I'm going to go over here if you find my mouse and you're following along, and I'm going to click over here to Actions and hover. And when I do so, you'll see right here this little guy, Merge Fields. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that. And then this box is going to pop up, and it's going to say right here, Merge Field Label and Merge Field Value and Add Merge Field. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click this, okay? And I'm going to call this the Expiring Merge Sale link. Okay, now for the field value, I'm going to actually leave that blank right now. So I'm going to click the little floppy disk there and save. Oh, I forgot. I got to put something in there. So let me go ahead and put hold for now. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click save. Oh, save. There we go. Cool. Close. All right. So I've created the merge field, but we got to update that. So what I'm going to do is, as you guys know, this guy over here, hold on, I got to zoom back out. Okay, so this guy over here, there's nothing that happens here. This is where you would typically just send out emails promoting something that's coming up, okay? This is where the magic's going to happen. So I'm going to click into this guy right here. And when I do, you'll see to save you guys time, I've already created these things. And so this right here, set field value. And you can find that over here in the process. Grab this guy, drag him over. And I'm going to double click on it now. So as I double click, you'll see, okay, so it's going to say, what's the custom field value that you want to use? And gosh, I've got a whole bunch of them, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one right here, because you could pretty much use any of them. And so I'm just going to use this one for our example, and it's expiring webinar link. Really doesn't matter because it's an expiring sale link, expiring webinar link. It's all the same, right? Okay. Now right here it's asking what's the value that you're going to put in there. And so what I'm going to do, just for this example, is I'm going to go over here to my website, and I'm going to use my marketing services link. So danielbushis.com/marketing. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put danielbushis.com/marketing as my link. And I'm going to turn it on. All right, pretty simple. Let's take a step back. There we go. For good measure, I would ask you to label it, okay? Expiring webinar link. So now you know what that is. I'm a little bit on OCD. I really want to know everything that's done. So it's more about building properly and building professionally. So also, if I were you, I'd put expiring link is, there we go. And now everybody knows, including yourself, what that is. You never have to worry, especially if you have to troubleshoot. And I just grabbed a note and I dropped it in there. So I'd strongly urge you to do some of this, okay? All right, so now we got to go over here to this guy. This is the actual email. Now, when I open this guy up, you'll see that I've created a sample email, okay? I actually added in something kind of fancy in there, and I'll cover that in a minute. This is like a little secret bonus for you guys and gals. But the important thing is that we need to grab that expiring webinar link, which is the custom field, if you remember, okay? So what I'm going to do is I just put my cursor right here, and I went over here to this merge field, and we're going to go to Contact Fields, Custom. And there it is, expiring webinar link. So I'm going to click on it, and then you're going to see this funky thing right here. See this guy? With the little, they call umlauts at the end. So I have an Apple, so Apple computer, so I'm going to Command X, which is going to cut that. So now it's gone. Now here's the important part. So if you're kind of half paying attention, stop what you're doing and pay attention, okay? Now I'm going to click on this button. When I click on this button that I've created, I'm going to choose button link, URL, okay? Oh, sorry. No, I'm not. Gosh, I almost gave you the wrong information. I apologize. Sorry. So I'm going to go back over here to the merge field. I almost did it the old way, which is doesn't work. Okay. So this is the new way. So right here, that custom merge field that I just grabbed, right? That expiring webinar link with the whom laws, we're going to place it right there. Okay. Do you see this guy right here? All right. And now I'm going to click save. All right. I just messed up. I'm doing this live, so I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna walk you guys back through it. So I apologize. So let's go back into here. So the set field value for the custom field, which was this guy right here, I chose expiring webinar link. Okay, I put in the URL that I want them to go to, which for you would be the launch of the sale, right? Your product that you want to give them the discount for. Okay, I embedded that URL. I clicked ready. Okay, so this guy's set. Then over here for this email, okay, what I've done is for now, I'm going to click here. This is where things are going to change a moment, okay? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go to the merge field, okay? And then I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom, okay? So ignore what I had done before because I was doing it the old way, okay? So this is what you want to do. So I'm going to click on campaign field, and you're going to see right here, expiring merge sale link. So I'm going to click there. And then you're going to see this guy, same with whom laws, but this is different. It says campaign.merge field 873. See this? This is what we want, okay? And so in case you're wondering, well, why did you put it there, Daniel? That's weird. The reason why is because I just need a place so I can grab it. And so right there is perfectly fine. And so Command X on a Mac, and I've now cut it and I've copied it. Okay. So you could actually put it anywhere, but the important thing is in order for you to be able to get that merge field is you have to have your cursor somewhere, and then you have to go over here to merge, and then you have to go down to campaign merge fields, and then you have to click on that guy. And once you click on that guy, all you need to do is take it. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the button. And with this button, it's going to say button link, okay? And I'm going to choose URL. And then I'm going to put in the campaign merge field, just like that. See? So let me zoom in for you. The button link for our button, click here to access your sale, is the campaign merge field, okay? All right. We're actually, this is done. It's literally that simple. That's done. Boom. Okay, so this would be an email that you send them a day later to say, hey, the sale's ending, take advantage of the sale. Okay, so pretty straightforward. All right, so we're good. Now I'm going to go back over here as I step back, okay? And so I'm going to gloss over once more, okay? So in our campaign merge field, that we created, this guy right here, right? Okay, what I actually put in here was our custom field. Okay, so for those of you that are fairly new, you're probably like, my brain hurts. This does not make sense. So I'm going to kind of map this guy out for you real quick. So let's just move this out of the way. There we go. And so this is kind of now I'm just giving an example here. Don't think about campaign sequences. I'm just kind of giving you, well, actually, let's just do this. I'm going to do this with notes. Okay. So the way that we're doing this is this. We, create a custom field. Okay. That's the first thing we do. All right. And then the second thing that we do, okay, is we assign a URL, or obviously like a website link, right, to that custom field. Okay, and we do that using the set field value. Okay, and that's in the campaign. All right, so you're like, okay, that makes sense. So I'm following you now, Daniel. Okay, cool. Then number 3 we are going to create a campaign merge field. Okay. All right, cool. And we are going to input the custom field merge field into the campaign merge field. You're like, okay, now you're making my brain hurt, and I will cover this again, I promise you. Okay. And then the last thing that we're going to do, okay, right here is number 4, is then we are going to use the campaign merge field for the actual URL in the emails. This is really what's happening. Okay, so we've created a custom field. We've now assigned a URL and that set field value for the custom field. And you're saying, well, okay, what's that? That's this guy right here. See, we clicked on here. I happen to use this custom field. This is the URL that I'm using for the example. You're like, okay, cool. I understand now. Okay, so that's what we did right here. Okay, number 3 right here is we created a campaign merge field, okay, which is this guy right here. And see this thing right here? That's actually the custom field, that custom field, okay? That custom field being this thing, this custom field. So you're like, well, how did you get the custom field? Same way I got the merge field. As I went over here, I just put my cursor down somewhere. I went to merge. I went to contact fields custom, and I chose the custom field I have, which is this guy. And this is with the little whom laws, contact expiring web link. I grab that guy. That's all I need to do is grab him. And then once I go to here, then I go to campaign actions, merge fields, and then that's where I drop this guy in right here. Just as so, and save. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and then the final thing right here, this is the final step, is we're going to use that campaign merge field for the actual URL, and which we did. We went right here, which is this button, and as you'll see, this button is the campaign merge field, which again, I know I'm being redundant, but I just want to make sure we all know how to do it, is merge all the way down here to campaign field, and then we grab that one we just created, which is this guy right here, right? And then when you click on this button, you'll use the URL, and then you will drop in that guy. That, my friends, is the whole thing. Okay, cool. So we have the sale link. So going back to kind of our example, well, after the sale's over, we need to change that link. We don't want them clicking on that button in their email thinking they're getting anything special after the sale has been promised that it ends, right? So what we're going to do is I created a separate sequence right here. I did this more for visual. You could actually do it in here, but I did it here for visual. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click into here, and then we need to actually set that field value, that custom field we created. Okay, we're actually going to change the URL in that custom field, which is pretty cool. Okay, so originally I used the example of my marketing services page for my website, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the link, and I'm going to send it over to Infusionsoft Marketing Automation. Okay, so I'm going to grab this URL, and for you might want to send them to something else. Like if you originally sent them to a sale page, now you might want to send them to a page that says, oh, you missed the sale, but sign up for our newsletter and we'll give you 5% off or whatever. Okay, so you can do whatever you want. So the important thing is we're going to change that link, that URL. So I'm going to click into here, and I'm going to choose the expiring webinar link. That's the one I created. I would suggest for you to just name it expiring sales link, okay? We're going to make sure that it's going to be overwriting existing value. Definitely want to make sure that's checked, okay? And then we're going to paste in just like that. Boom. And this happens to be my link, danielbushis.com/Infusionsoft Marketing Automation. We're going to mark this guy right over here from draft, top right, to ready. Okay. And just as a side note, just so you guys, I always say this in my trainings to customers and clients, so I want you to start to remember it. Okay. If it's gray, gray means no. If it's green, green means go. So gray means no, green means go. Well, what does that mean? That means if this thing is green and it's published, the campaign's published, it is ready to go out the door. If it's gray right here, no, it is not going anywhere. Got it? Gray means no, green means go. So we know that this guy's ready. We've changed it. We've updated it. So we got to mark this as from draft to ready as green. Now, of course, we would turn all this on like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. Just like that. Cool. Green, green. Cool. And this is an empty thing. Well, I might as well do this since we're just doing this tutorial. Okay, yep, 7/13. That's the date of actually today. Announcement of email. This is like empty. I should have just deleted it, but I'm going to say, sure, let's just do this guy right here. Sorry, I didn't know I was going to publish. So, okay, sure, let's just use this guy. There we go, cool. All right, awesome. There we go. Good to go. And then we click publish, and then it's going to run through. And then you guys know what happens when you publish. The campaign's live. It's ready to go, right? So that's basically it. I hope you guys have taken advantage of this. If you haven't already done so, make sure you sign up to my blog. I do a free monthly training. Also, for new potential clients, I do a free 20-minute consultation. As you know, I run and own, or hopefully you know, and if you don't, you're about to know. My business has been around for since 1998. So as of the recording, 19 years, a little bit over 19 years. We're a full-service marketing agency. We do everything from videography to copywriting to graphic design to Infusionsoft automation to complete done-for-you services, as well as strategic consulting and actually online ads. So please take advantage of it. If you found value in this, by all means, share this with your friends, your family, your coworkers. And yeah, so thank you. I appreciate your time. And have a great day and enjoy this.